Oh, nice. It does have a certain underwatery vibe to it, doesn't it? How is the music compared to my voice? The volume. Also hi Shants and hi everyone. Maybe drop it 10%? I can do that. Wait, 10% of what it was? That's 27 then. 25, let's put it at 25. Or do you mean 10% points? Wait, and this is in decibels? So if I drop it by 10... It's not in decibels, but I think it's like some weird calculation. I think in Unity it is anyway, maybe not in Unreal Engine. And hello Charles. Let us start an assignment. Solo please. No speedrun. Fuck speedrunning modes. Let's do Athena's Wrath. Game rules. Whatever. Let us begin. This game is the best. Oh, nice frame rate. Let me fix that. It worked fine in the office. Oh, look at this. Let's just turn that off. Yeah, much better. That was the wrong button. Hello, Flaming Pants. I thought you were busy with work. Oh, the intro cutscene is gonna be loud because the volume slider doesn't affect it. Let me just take these off, and I recommend you lower your volume while the game reboots. You have to leave soon. I don't think I will be able to show you the character soon then. Alright, I hope that fixes my frame rate. Solo. This one. Some stupid dinner you have to attend. What's that? Why do you have to attend a dinner? Name S, age 54. I'm a sanitation engineer. I'm a hygiene technician. The company has got an easy assignment lined up for you here in this sector. Mutated vegetation, the focus of the facility that was being studied and biologically engineered in the Athena station, has escaped and wrought havoc upon the facility. You are to conduct yourself hastily and within company protocol as per your contract. Operations must be resumed within the facility as soon as possible, so you are to be thorough and professional, or prepared to face the full extent of the company's legal department. It's a big meeting with the company. Oh, this map. I've played this map before. Hello, Hatch. I forgot how to play this game though. I've played this like 2 years ago. I don't know where to begin. A note. Man, working in this place is really weird. Each day a different camera goes down because some good-for-nothing fungus eats through the wires. When it's not fungus, it's walking plants with teeth. I'm not even sure what I'm guarding. It's not like I'm allowed to put these plants out to seed, if you catch my drift. Management, as well as the scientists, keep asking me to just leave the freaky things alone. They've already got all the security they could ever need, if you ask me. I like this game, but about 80% of the way through in co-op, everything in my blue chest had disappeared and couldn't get all the secret items without restarting. Damn. Oh no. Right, well, let's start with mopping this bit then, I guess. I need a bucket of water. Bullet holes. There, good as new. There's some really weird shit going down. I'm not allowed in section 5, but whatever's going on in there is finding its way out. This morning, while doing my rounds, I discovered some freakish walking plant thing. I was shocked at first, but then I tried to get a closer look. Damn thing nearly tore my freaking arm off. I thought it better to kill the bastards and hide the evidence. If they know I know, they'll probably plant me. Nice puns. This game is the best use of the Source engine since people discovered OOB, and this is Unreal Engine though, but I think, yeah, it's Unreal Engine. Yuck. Oh hey. No, it's Unreal. You can watch streams in browser again, and you managed to catch this stream. Why weren't you able to even? Also, I think I have to put the Gideon tribe, like these USB sticks, into a machine. And then I have to fill in some details on how they died or something. Here it is. Please swipe your card and pull the crank. Attention, do not put gum on or around the device. Any and all perpetrators will be bumped up for reassessment. Thank you and have a productive shift. Activate. I don't want to punch out. Has your janitorial work here met the requirements of the company as well as your own high personal standards? I was just checking the machine. Can I not fill in the information already? Alright, well, I guess I'll do that after. I guess I could write down my notes. I should have taken some water bucket back. I have a notepad, right? Yes, I do. Gideon tribe was eaten by a plant, right? Chopped up by a plant. There we go. perfect notes. See, I remember how to play this game. Here's the incinerator. No! What did the note say? Yeah, it was torn apart, I guess, eventually. Let's put the note here for safekeeping. I need a new bucket. You got an offshoot of this game with Shadow Warrior and you have yet to play either. I haven't played the Shadow Warrior. Apparently that one isn't actually an expansion, but just came before this. But this game is amazing. Whoa. I think that's it. I'm leaving lots of footsteps. Oh my god, look at the shininess. See, good as new. People littering. Seriously. I should probably clean the area of the incinerator so that I won't leave messy footsteps every time I go here. I think I know why I always thought this was Source Engine. The slight jank this game has always reminded me of Xenoclash. What do you mean by jank? They didn't even drink the cans, did they? No, they didn't. I guess they just left in a hurry. And bullets. Don't I need to make a count of these bullets? Like the amount of shell casings? Oops. Hello, Mr. Post. That water looks icky. Where's the rest of this? Oh! I think there were two even. I didn't get to read it. Do you want to erase all missions in 4 hours? No, I have to get up early tomorrow. What on earth happened? So he got thrown and smashed into the wall or something. Where's that thing? This thing. Hello? The chief has woken me up early today. Apparently we've received a contract from a rich investor to work on a specialized specimen. Dr. Baumgartner tells tells me your client wants security plans for his arboretum, whatever that means. We've been trying to suppress the more primal habits in our other specimens. But in this case I believe the point is to not block them, but instead perhaps even cultivate them. I'd better go look for my acidity regulation suit exoskeleton again. Actually, let's leave these devices by the punch-out machine. Clean shit? No, clean blood. And I guess, like, plant fecal matter, whatever that stuff is. And ashes. Is this a particular game or just a made up thing just for the game? What do you mean, Ethan? Ah, there's someone up there. I have no idea what the chronology is of those games, but it's just a series, I guess. Or maybe the Shadow Warrior is a DLC. I'm not exactly sure. I need one of those boxes again. No, I looked around for maps based on other games and there don't seem to be any. I mean, I'm sure it's referencing someone. I'm making a huge mess. Some are Half-Life 2 related, are they? I'll have to wait and see then. This one isn't. Maybe they are related, but they're not just copies. Just toss that down there for now. What are these? Oh no. What's your name? Dr. Daywood. Dr. Daywood was slammed into a wall. There we go. Oh. No crouch. Yeah, it's standalone. Are those bullet holes in the ceiling? Whoops. This area looks clean. I'll have to sniff, use the sniffer when I'm actually done. Oh wait, I can just jump up here. Okay. Oops. Imagine having to clean the ceiling as well. I might have to get rid of those bullet holes. What the hell? Hmm. Yeah, I gotta love that water. Is this the one that I dropped here? Yes, it is. Dr. Baumgartner has written this. Our research has been going well. I now believe we can successfully isolate the plant life from its soil and they will naturally walk until they find some on their own. It is my hope that we will be able to market sentient plants as a user-friendly alternative to traditional potting. With our plants, people won't need to care for them, as the plants will care for themselves. We may even be able to market the little fellas as family companions. The Braxius botanicus mutilus, for example, is particularly frisky and sociable. Yeah, that can only end poorly, I guess. No. Dr. Baumgartner. I'm guessing Dr. Baumgartner wanted to leave, but he got torn apart by a plant. Same for the dude next to him. Ugh. Yeah, that's handprints on the door and everything. Poor fellas. Tom Sumaswasi. Cool. So, Tom and Dr. Baumgartner tried to escape to no avail, right? I gotta remember that. I don't know why so many people have Shadow Warrior. I don't. Well, I do, but it's because I bought it. Yeah, well, it's starting to be cleaned up a little. Mission log. Primary objective. Contain the botanical outbreak and find Dr. Baumgartner's research notes. Secondary objective. Shoot up the place real good. We've been hired by a wealthy client to secure his investment in a certain project being conducted here at the research facility. You are to secure the area and locate what remains of Dr. Baumgartner, but more importantly his research notes and any plant samples kept in storage. Whoops. Where did that land? There. Alright, well, I don't know how that turned out for him. When it comes to kicking ass, nothing gives me the energy and nutrients I need like skunk eggs. It's the taste explosion that'll make you feel like a supernova. I, Colonel Vasquez, only drink skunk eggs. You should too. Cobarde. This one. Yuck. Warning, classified life forms have escaped containment. All security teams to Section 5. All other personnel are to vacate the area immediately. Oh no. And here I am, cleaning the place up. What could go wrong? Alright. I need more bins. There's still a lot of mess here. Do I have to keep these notes, by the way? Should I toss them into my my trunk? I guess I'll have to stack these somewhere. What goes here? Crates. Alright. Let's check up there. Height assisted relocation mechanism V 2.0. Ah, I had a picnic, eh? Cool view. Cool distortion on the window too. I think other than those littering, this bit is clean. Very nice. Athena station. Get out of the way. Perfect. I'll take care of the bullet holes later. Very fun or very painful in VR. Now that's something I'm actually interested in trying. I could do with a bit more FOV, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god. I guess I can't really blame them for leaving their cans and stuff around. Because I mean, they got killed by murderous plants, so I guess leaving these cans around isn't all that... I can't really blame them for that. You will be cleaning up your own puke. I mean, I could be cleaning my own house, but this is more fun, right? This guy was just torn apart by a plant, nothing special. Eduardo Coromo. Eduardo was simply killed. Nothing special. There. Good as new. What happened here? Oh yeah, this guy was dragged along the wall and he wrote something. Every day it's the same. More teeth, more teeth. I didn't take this assignment just so I could make mutated alien plant species. I had hoped to make new, exotic forms of recreational bonsai Cephalus fraxius. But all I seem to get funding for is more dangerous plant life, each one more deadly than the next. I'm putting in a petition to get reassigned. Maybe I can get my old job back. Working with radioactive Brussels sprouts was safer than this shit. I'll get that other letter as well. They are even, I think anyway. Where did I leave it? There. While I'm at it, that's a good place to keep them, right? Yuck. This is why I love this game, just the stupidity. Yes, perfect. I'm not sure if I need to keep those, but sure. I guess I can pin them on my thing or something. Alright. Other than the barrels, I think this, and the bullet holes, I think this corner is done. Careful, I guess. What's your name? Herbert? Yum yum yum. Herbert was dragged along a wall. I think I should replace this bin. An accident is bound to happen. What the hell are these? Like, are they containers or something? I don't know. Does this guy have a name? John Ming. John Ming just died. He wasn't torn apart. I keep opening the Steam overlay for that. Nice souvenir for the office. More littering, of course. At least there's no blood up here. Oops. Whose blood is this? Oh, it's John Manx, of course. I guess he was torn apart because some of his intestines were out. Oops. I think this place is clean, like up here. The best part about this game is how everything just breaks, like a platform just launches you and stuff. These are all crates? Are these crates too? Yeah, they are, I guess. What do I put here? Barrels! Perfect. Oh, there's bullet holes. Maybe I should clean those first. I should probably get on that. Another broom. sick song. That's a big bass boost as well. What on earth? Man, working in this place is really weird. Oh, I already got this note, what the hell? Now what's the other note that I have? Oh, I guess I just put this one back where it came from, oh no. Yeah. Oh my god. Where did it go? It's just like in real life, you drop something and it just vanishes. Did it land up there? Oh, that's my note. What the hell is this? An Easter egg? But I want my note. Oh! This fucking song. How the hell did it get up here? It launched that way. Nice toss, I guess. Oh yeah, I was going to get rid of the bullet holes, that's right. I remember. But how? Oh, there's definitely stuff up there. So we checked this one, right? So now we have to check this one. What? Wow. This area is clean. Oh, yummy. This is the thing I was looking for. I need a bin. Let me get rid of these bullet holes. Can I not get rid of the bullet holes of this? This was what it's for, isn't it? There we go. There, apart from the big scorch mark I left behind, it's good as new, isn't it? Right? There we go. Yeah, this is going to be a tidy corner. Now I can stack barrels here. Oh no! That was the bin that had all the goo in it. Oh my god. I'm getting dizzy doing that. Oh no, that's disgusting. Janitorial height assisted relocation mechanism, class L device. My bin fell off. Damn it. Are you allowed to stack barrels like this? In real life? Do I need to get rid of these leaves? Oh my god. As well. Yum yum yum. I should have brought 2 bins. Maybe even 3. Achievement progress, taking out the trash, 700 out of 1,000. Damn. Yum yum yum. This guy got just torn. The poor fella. Let's see what he had to say. Administrative agent. I've been asked to evaluate the ongoing operations of the botanical projects once again. I hate coming down here. The place stinks of potting soil and radioactive waste matter. I never liked plants anyway, although I'm not sure if I can call the specimens I've seen plants. So far progress is acceptable, but I'm going to recommend additional security for sure. Not once, but thrice I was nibbled on by aggressive plant species while examining the facility. Disgusting. What's his name? Mr. Seymour. Let's write that down. Seymour was shredded apart. Oh, that's horrifying. My heart skipped a beat. Just then. Oh my god. Ugh. Blip. Well, at least we're making progress. What's in here? A lot of stuff. Let me just clean that up before I toss it over. Oh, this is the note. Something tells me I want to move this crate out of the way. There. I still don't know what those are. Fucking piece of shit. Am I sure I cannot repair this? Well, that made things worse. I think that is actually just part of the texture. It has to be, because it's still there. That's 8. 8. Twitch seems to have broke for about a minute, but it's back now. Well, welcome back, Twitch. Oh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 8 plus 17 is 25. Jesus, that was some poor arithmetic I did there. No one decides to use a minigun. Imagine having to clean up after the GTA Online survival speedruns we do. Whoops. How do I always manage to hit the frigging things? I swear they have like a like they actually do a raycast when you throw stuff like that, and they raycast to the fucking thing and it just flies in that direction. It wouldn't surprise me at all if they made it like that. What's the point of this game? You clean it up and you have fun. This is some Gary's mod tier stuff, like the barrel stacking. Except in this you actually achieve something with it. I still don't think that's how you're supposed to stack barrels. What's the reward? You get a score rating, I think. Oh my god, that's rank. Where were those bullet holes, or what looked like bullet holes? Whoa. The fucking no crouching ability is annoying, to be honest. There we go. Are those bullet holes, or is that just part of the texture like over there? Oh no. Okay, that is just part of the texture. And I've left a big scorch mark now that I can't clean up. Hello, Gororo. What's your name? Tobias? That's vile. Absolutely disgusting. Hello from Brazil. Hello to Master Java. Oh, more bullet holes. Okay, yeah, those things up there were definitely not bullet holes. That's just part of the texture. I'll stack this later. I think I'm nearly done cleaning like the blood and everything. I think that's just this corner, yeah, left still. I have a couple buckets here. Shotgun shells. And Barney. My, all the guts. Please come to Brazil. I could. It's not at the very top of my list, but it seems interesting. I'm sure Brazil is a big country. But it's also very far away. It's not very economically viable for me to go there right now. Sorry, man. Maybe someday, though. It's definitely not off the... It's definitely not something I don't want to do. There's a saying for that I can't think of right now. Barney... I guess Barney was torn in half. Barney was torn in half. Again with the steam overlay. Hops. Yum yum yum. Oh yeah, that bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 6 equals 31. I love everything about this game. I want games that have fucking notepads like this, where I can take notes, where I can write notes myself in game without having to alt tab and open Google Docs. Deus Ex 1 did it, this game did it. I can't think of any other game and I want it. I saw your GTA SA speedrun that lasted 13 hours. Watched everything. Nice, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm assuming you enjoyed it. There's a barrel. There's so many crates. I guess that explains why the field was so big. Where's my laser gun? Hello, Flaffy B. I'm gonna use this game as a notepad then, I guess. And it has fucking diegetic music. The fucking radio doesn't just play the music as background music. I mean, there's an option to make it like that, but it's default off and I love it. I wish more games did that. Even Left 4 Dead didn't do that. It's annoying. Can I like turn it off in the music? I might be able to, I don't want to though. I'm not sure if that refers to this or... Oh yeah, I was gonna clean that up. I was also looking for my laser gun, which I can't find. Here it is. Oh yeah, I was going to... I don't actually need this. See ya, Master Java. What's the purpose of the notes? I can take notes. I guess I could glitch out the thing. Not glitch out, but... I mean, it does glitch out, but it's not a game glitch. Come on, give me an error. I'm relying on you, machine. I am relying on you. It gets jammed a lot, so it doesn't give the error often. Yes. Yeah, haha! Yes! I can't believe that worked. Is that it? Thanks, Gororo. I suppose that's the one way of getting back down. It's actually faster too, I guess. That bucket is vile. Let's clean that up before I toss it. Oh, there's bullet holes on the ceiling, alright. Well, I can fix those. Here it is. I wanna get closer. Really now. It does go to the door. It's a perfect game to play in co-op with some friends, actually. The friend I was playing with bailed on me though, so I'm just gonna play it solo on stream now. Yeah, I think that's clean. Anything up here? It got messy. I kinda do want to try a speedrun of this once I've done all the levels. This game is so much fun. This is actually like one of my favorite games. It has everything I want. The best part, well not the best part, but one of the awesome parts I haven't even gotten to show you yet. Because it's at the very end, it's all the administrative duties. Oh man, it's so great. I still don't know what these are. Should I just burn them? Hello, Peace Walker. I guess since I already have one of these. Am I supposed to put these where all the blood puddles were? Jeez, I don't remember that. Am I though? I don't know. Suppose I'll go incinerate this before I make a mess. Oh, it's empty. It's a shit ton of boxes that I have to put here. I don't know what these are, so I'm just gonna incinerate these. I didn't see any markings on the floor. Are these clean? These are clean. I don't think I need those. This one's not clean. I don't think I've checked up there yet, actually. Should have brought a bin. Oh, that's not too bad, it's just a can. Do I need to get rid of these plants? I guess I'll try. Where did I put my laser gun? Do I actually get rid of her? I have no idea. I'm assuming that I put those signs where I mopped the floor, but I don't remember. I think these are actually just like supposed to be here. Yeah. Now there's a big bullet hole as well, I think, like a scorch mark where I shot, I'm guessing. What is trash and what is an art piece? Yeah, I'm burning those. Fuck those. Oh, more bullet holes. Oh my. I guess those are fine, but I wanna tidy this up a little bit. I also want to make sure that there's nothing hidden behind here. No, that looks fine. I think these are biggest next. I think that's good enough. I think they just need to be in the zone. There's a lot of cubes though, lots of crates. Barrels. Enough. Any more of these crates? There we go. Ah, beautiful. Here's one. Excellent. Ooh. A special crate. This is a big version of the crate, yeah. Oh, more special crates. This one goes at the bottom. This one goes on top. Suppose this one goes on top. Perfect. I suppose this one goes on the bottom. The tube isn't solid, it's slightly bothersome. There we go. Perfect. More crates. Here's one. This one goes on top of that one. There, excellent stacking. There was some blood puddle here. And one on the windows. I think it was like this one. was like massive blood here. Did I clean this area? This area seems to be done. Good job, me. I did it. Still don't know what these are, so I'm gonna incinerate them. More crates! You missed a spot. Did I now? Safety first. A barrel. How am I today? I am average, which is good. Average is good. Most of my days I'm good. But I wouldn't say I'm ecstatic, but I'm good. Average. Never seen anyone clean the entire level ever. What kind of streamers did you watch, man? You gotta do your duty, man. Right there. Thanks, Gorororo. A barrel. An arm pointing. Yeah, you failed at that, Gorororo. I've yet to use my sniffer. I guess I should clean the incinerator machine at some point as well. I'll put this one on top of this. Yeah, good enough. An English guy named Soviet Wumble has a bullshittery episode of this game. And bullshittery doesn't sound like he takes the game very serious. Oh, man, this is so unstable. Like, if I was an employer or a manager, I would not approve of this stacking. I mean, this, okay, maybe not that one, but like this, one nudge and the whole thing falls over. I'm just burning these. I have no idea what these are. I'm guessing they're important, but I guess I'll take one as a souvenir. There. I'll take this one as a souvenir. His bullshittery videos are more like funny montages of their streams of mates. Ah. Does he have a lot of viewers? Ah! I hope not. I don't think I need to use this machine anymore, so I'm just gonna make sure it's clean. There we go. He has 900,000 Twitch followers. That is pretty big. One of these guys died like right over here. Do I get rid of this? I guess I can keep it, right? I guess I had put it in a nice spot, because no one ever needs to get up here. Buckets. suppose it would help if I didn't put that in the way. I think I did everything that I can find without using a sniffer. Oh, there's a box there. I'm gonna wait for this to stop burning. Or finish burning rather. Gotta make sure this thing is clean. Oh yeah, the bullet holes! Oh, I forgot about those. No, not up there. No. I apparently it does. Okay, so this is dirt. And then this is like props that aren't supposed to be there, I guess. You spilled an entire bucket. Yeah, it was a clean bucket, fortunately. I didn't need to use the elevator for that one. Oh, that's leaving a mess. I just cleaned the incinerator. Where's the elevator? Guess I'll need a new bucket. I suppose I only need to dip my mop in this. Because there's not much left. If anything. I suppose I'll clean this thing. Oh, what's that? Yum yum yum. I think all the trash is done. What happens if I take a box out of the area? Nothing. Suppose I'll put this by the incinerator. Same for this. Hello, metal boy, you got answered it. Perfect. I suppose I'll put the radio there as well. There we go. And this last sign, where does it go? I think there was like there was an incident here, and then the guy got smeared across the wall there. I think there's no more red floors. What's the backstory? You are a janitor, and I think each level has a separate backstory. In this level, the Athena station was working on a mutated plant species that are like more sentient than regular plants. So they could be either like household, like actual pets that show love and stuff, versus you know, a dead plant, or not dead but like motionless. Or like guarding plants that are aggressive and guard the facility and are able to move around. And you know, that latter thing, you can kinda expect it already, it went sour. And as a result, the plants killed everyone. And I had to clean up the mess. Obviously I'm done now, look at how shiny this place is now. But there was lots of blood and lots of plant blood. I don't know what plants... what the green stuff is, but you know, you can imagine. Achievement progress, the nose knows. Yeah, that would be a good yeah, it's exactly that, like a video game level, not necessarily one from like existing video games, but imagine like when you play video games and you shoot a place up, right? You leave a big mess, assuming enemies don't despawn. You leave a massive mess, and I have to clean up in this game. And it's amazing. Not sure what I'm looking for here. So what happened there was still a bullet hole up there, so I had to weld it back and get rid of it. Yeah, it can backfire on you as well. Like if you have a water bucket with dirty water in it, because you clean up all the blood, so it gets on your mop and you have to clean your mop in the water bucket. And as a result, the water bucket gets dirty. If you then spill that bucket, it leaves a huge mess, and it's so funny. This is my bin though. Damn it. Do I need to take my notes? I don't know. I think that's just a bucket that makes... No, don't open that. Makes the sound. My god. Well, let me just put a box where I know it's clean. Okay, here it's clean. I want to take the ball though. This is an interesting Easter egg. I'm guessing that's caused by the Easter egg, the noise. What was his actual name, Gorororor? Because it could might as well just be a reference. Like Bonnie Balhoun, I don't know. Bonnie Colham. Yeah, I guess that's a bit far-fetched then. We'll find out once we clock out, by the way. We'll get to do the administrative stuff. Does this make my... Yes, it does. Absolutely. That's fine. I don't know what the different modes indicate of it. There's more still. This side is clean. This bit was too... So it's somewhat dirty over here. Is it this thing again? It has to be something of this thing. I wouldn't imagine that I have to clean the incinerator of all things, but sure, I guess. I will find it though. Maybe it's just something that fell under the incinerator, I don't know. I have a broom. It's really strong over here. Whatever, I'm not gonna like keep looking for something I don't think you can get a Where did I leave the gun? Did I burn the gun? The gun is gone. I think it just fell under the incinerator. Whatever, I'm not gonna bother with it then. The gun is gone. Where did I put it? Did I actually burn the gun? Computer's rubber gloves getting stuck to skin on hands. Walking around in a fiery incinerator. Yeah, whatever. Apparently I got rid of my gun. Oh well, no big deal. I was gonna like burn some stuff in the incinerator with the gun, but it's fine. Alright, let's whatever, I don't care if it beeps like that. Let's clock out. Has your janitorial work here met the requirements of the company as well as your own high personal standards? Make a choice. I wish I could do more for my company. Give me some paperwork to fill out for extra marks. I am proud of my performance and certain it will meet with approval. I don't care, I'm done here and the union's got my back. No, I'm not done yet, I was just checking the machine. Give me some more paperwork. Oh, no paperwork. I wanted to fill out the paperwork, I thought it would give it to me anyway. Oh well. Achievement progress, egregious. Oh, I got an Easter egg. Well, no administrative bullshit. Employee of the month. After gazing at the hideous mess before you, you chuckled to yourself and set to work. Whistling crudely, you breezed through the facility's many problems. Stacking objects to the choruses of your big banger, the work was quickly done, and what a fine job it was. After you made your way past some of your as yet unaware colleagues, you congratulated yourself and waited for the company's official inspection report with bated breath. I tried so hard, I wanted the paperwork. I didn't know I had to ask for it. Exceptional. I love my interplanet Interplanetary conglomerate. I'm making a mess of my office already. A note. Trash a hazard. Study finds. A new study shows that 82% of station trash is harmful to workers. Researchers are astonished by their own findings, quoted to have said, "This is beyond anything we expected. We have proven conclusively that trash is in fact harmful. We hope this will open people's eyes and bring about meaningful change." Company management is reluctant to acknowledge responsibility. Instead, fingers are being pointed at bereft custodians who decry this unheard of action. Team size 2 hours, 8 minutes, 103%. Oh yeah. Ooh, I can do 100% speedruns then, and I wouldn't even need to do everything because I can get over it. This serves as company records for both your conduct and the incident itself. Report accuracy 20%, yeah, because I didn't get any. Oh man. Oh man. I made notes on all these people. Kept track of it. Hey, that's my current time. So that's fine, whatever. I'll click the proper option next time. Suppose I put all my notes in that corner. Oh no. The notes corner. Hello? So this is one of 3 Easter eggs then, I guess. Let's put that in there. And this is my souvenir. Oh man, so many notes. There's this note as well. This one was the news story, right? Wait, let me put that one, damn it, separate in this corner. This is a toilet seat. More notes. Sender hidden. Subject, watch your back. Dear colleague, one day, and that day may never come, you will be cleaning when suddenly you find yourself stuck in an airlock or under a lift. That will be me. You will be mopping blood with a panel hits you on the head. That will be me. You will be operating the slush-o-matic when it suddenly sucks you in. That will be me. I am a patient person. I can wait until the time is right. Every time you do a good job, remember that. Oh man, I'm being sent death threats. Aerospace Sanitation Incorporated. Official inspection report. I was genuinely impressed. Not once in all my years have I seen such an efficient crew. Not only was everything spotlessly clean and in order, it was also organized and tidy. I'd love for this to become the norm. Therefore, I'm requesting that we raise the expectations of our employees. A higher bar will encourage better efficiency. Is that actually something that that is happening? That they set the minimal requirement for a pass as higher, if I do well? I foresee a troubled time for this crew. They are sure to be the envy of many of our more violent employees. In the meantime, I encourage you to award this exceptional crew. Darkness gains ground, have hope. The darkness is strong, but we must have hope. We must fight to the last, just as Mr. John Stevens did. Though the darkness enveloped his life, we as his fellow sprites who supported him gave him light enough to reach the other side and beyond. As to those who left the dark, black scorch marks on the station and gave the darkness passage, we must show them the way before they swallow us all. We must guide them with peace and love. This is some religious bullshit. Award-winning dumbass. A janitorial employee was recently awarded for their above and beyond the Call of Duty work ethic at a closed ceremony. However, upon receiving the award, they shoot? They shook hands with the station mayor, completely forgetting to change or even wash their gloves. The mayor was soon covered in blood and rushed to the nearest medical facility with a nasty infection. The sanitation technician in question has since had their award stripped from them and will have to settle for Employee of the Month and our personal Bungles Award. Well, I'm sorry. Toothbrushes. A note. Dear employee, your exceptional performance has been noted. As I understand it, the inspector was most pleased. On behalf of upper management, I have been asked to invite you to a closed ceremony in which we will award you for your conduct. Many notable local dignitaries will be in attendance. Proper formal conduct is expected. Failure to present yourself with dignity will lead to award forfeiture. Also, thanks to you, the performance marking system is being re-evaluated. Thank you. No. I want to explore my office. This isn't a cat picture. Beach. That's not a beach. Temp. Reports. Use a new message board system to file reports. Alright. Private. Alright. Okay. It is better to serve than to be served. I'd rather go bowling, former employee. To criticize others is to be lacking in yourself. System forbidden. Network. Alright. What a mess in my office. I should clean that. Oh my god. What a mess. I suppose I'll put all the mess in here and then burn it back in a level, right? Do I need this? I guess I do. Sniffers. There. That's enough for now. What a mess. It does, Metal. Employee of the month. Where do I put my employee of the month picture if I can't hang it back up on the wall? I guess I'll just put it in this corner. There we go. What a mess. Corrosive. Cool. Let's leave the office and quit the game. Yes. That was fun. I'll definitely do another level. What was the level? Athena's Wrath. Oh, it made an autosave. Can I do the administrative stuff? I can. Activate. I wish I could do more for. What's in my bucket then? Okay, hold on. Leave. Office. Let me delete that. And then leave. Yes. And then clear. Yes. And then start. And then solo. And then load that save. Start work. Yes. Oh, my radio is here again. I'll toss that in. Pick that up. The gun is still gone. Close this, close that. Put that in a nice place, there we go. Yeah, now make a hard save. There we go. Activate. I want to do paperwork. Ah, yes. Please fill in the particulars of the IR8 form accurately. This will serve as company records for both your conduct and the incident itself. Omission or perversion of details is punishable under sections 712B of the Sanitation Report Procedures Act of blah blah. Incident severity. Please tick the box that best describes the severity of the incident you worked on. Best day ever, piece of cake, easy, severe, challenging, moderate, painful, horrifying, I'm afraid of sleep, I browned out. I mean, it wasn't too bad, to be honest. I mean, there were some gruesome, like, bodies here and there, but most of it, like, was already clean. There were just a few bodies of some, like, one more gruesome than the other. So, I'd say challenging. Maybe even moderate. Yeah, moderate. Or easy, even. Did you restock the stuff? There is nothing to restock on this. Easy, moderate. Let's go with moderate. Oh, there's a keep working, so I can fill this in later. Work method. Please describe your method for completing the job. What was your work style? Look around for dirt and then clean it. There you go. Sniffer at the end. Sniffer at the end to make sure. Exclamation mark. There we go. Efficiency. Please tick the box that best describes how efficiently you believe the job was completed. Expertly. Evenly, rashly, wastefully, maliciously, catastrophically incompetent. One of these two. Expertly. Incident particulars. Please tick the boxes that best describe the particulars of the whole incident. Failure to answer truthfully is punishable by law. Okay. There were certainly guns. There were mutations. There was deadly fauna. Oh wait, no, deadly flora. Deadly flora. Suicide? No, I don't think so. Guns, mutations, chemicals. Nah. What is enigmatic? Oh well. Nah. I mean, that guy that was up there, nah, he didn't commit suicide. They were all killed. Any relevant info you wish to report, describe the day's work in any major incidents. Thoughts about the job and or the company. Clients killed everybody. Confirmed articles. Please enter the number of alien entities presumed dead on site. 0. Of spent shell casings found on site. Oh, I made a note of that. 31. 31. Bullet holes. I didn't keep count of that. Like 25? 24. Please indicate the estimate amount of items incinerated on site. Items? I mean, there were all those spherical things. Do you call, I guess all the cans and stuff is items too. Let's make it, I'm not sure if the gips are items. Let's make it 59. Right? Right? Maybe more. The water cans. There weren't that many. 59. Describe the on-site work of relationship of your fellow employees. Not available. Union reports. Please enter your union identification number so we can add you to our list and so we know who to negotiate with, of course. Do I have a union identification number? Employee 593-122-8142. 593-122-8143. 593-8122-492. 92. 593. Oh, there's no 8 in there. 122-8142. Close. 122-8142. Did I do it right? Yes, perfect. Deceased employees. Please fill the individual WTF 12 forms below. One for each deceased as registered by the personal identification found among the bodies. Oh, I made note of this. Chopped up by a plant. So many people were. Please tick the boxes that describe to the best of your knowledge how this employee died. I am making notes, man. I'm filling in the paperwork. I love paperwork. He was stabbed or something. Multiple answers. Dismembered, impaled, sliced. Most of these were sliced. Slain, stabbed. What's the difference between stabbing and impaling? I guess stabbing is one end in but not the other end out, and this one is one end in and the other end out. Most of them were sliced, I think. Impact, halved, ritualized, halved. Halved makes sense. Most of these people were halved. Let's just go with halved. In half. Dignity shown. Please tick the box that most describes your treatment of the body. Utmost dignity, considerate, moderate, careless, malicious, obscene. I like corpses. Careless, I guess. Am I allowed to fill that in on the thing? I mean, I'm just cleaning it up, right? Let's put moderate. There we go, perfect. Please tick the box that best describes your method for dealing with the deceased body in order to sanitize the facility. Incinerate it. Melted, airlock, chemicals, explosives, alien life forms, machinery, anomalies, none. Please mention any relevant info about the deceased and the items found on or around the deceased and any personal thoughts on the deceased and or his/her family. Oh, I didn't keep track of that. Death looked like a painful death. There we go. Accept. Oh, that's a lot. Alright, slammed into a wall. Impact. Also halved. There we go. Please describe. Dead. Moderate. All of them moderate. Incinerated. It left a big bloody mark on the wall. Yes, perfect. Tom Sumaswasi. Oh, they tried to escape, but they got chopped up. They were also halved, yes. On the floor in front of a door. I guess on the floor is kind of self-explanatory. Moderate. Incinerated. Tried to get through the door, but no luck. Death looked... probably got really scared. There we go. Except Dr. Baumgartner. He also got halved. In front of a door. Dignity shown, moderate. Method of removal, incinerated. Please mention any relevant. It tried to get through the door, but it was locked. Looks like he got really scared at the end. Served him right for doing shitty experiments like these. Am I allowed to say that? What happened to this guy? Simply killed. I think he just got stabbed then, because the guts were out, but nothing too bad. Please describe. Mostly intact, but the guts were out. There you go. Moderate. Method of removal. Incinerated. None. Except. And then Tobias as well, right? Yes. So he got stabbed. See Eduardo. This is so pointless in gameplay. I'm not sure if they actually check if I put something in there. If they look for keywords, probably not. I like corpses. Moderate. Incinerated. Oh, this is fun, man. Dash. Accept. Herbert, what happened to Herbert? Dragged along a wall. That message is going to the family, not the employer, so I think you're okay. Oh. This guy got dragged. There was a big and bloody streak along the wall. It looked quite gruesome. Easy to clean though. Dignity, moderate. Method of removal, incinerated. I don't think he suffered a painless death. Except John Meng, what happened to John? Just died, he wasn't torn apart. Alright. Wasn't there one person who absolutely got demolished, by the way? Oh well. He was slain, I guess. There we go. Mostly intact. Moderate. Incinerated. No notes. Except... Did I answer for Seymour? What happened to Seymour? Shredded apart. Ah, there we go. Dismembered. Yeah. Dismembered. His body was separated in at least a dozen pieces. Moderate. Incinerated. Definitely the most gruesome death in the facility. Barney. What happened to Barney? Was torn in half. Halved. Sliced in half. Like most of the others. Moderate. Incinerated. Please mention any relevant info. I'm sorry. Except, there we go, we did all of them. This is accurate, right? Clock off. Hey, now let's see how well we did. Exceptional. Anything new? I think this is the same story. Alright. Oh, I thought I reset my my office. I reset my office. Why is all this stuff still here? This is not what an office reset looks like. Game? Game? Game. What in the hell, dude? Leave. Okay. Start. Solo. The autosave. Start work. Yes. How many of the forms do I have to fill in still? Also, Alt Tab. D. Steam apps. Common. VCD. Viscera. Saves. Office data. Global stats data. Open with Notepad++. I think if I delete everything except for that autosave. Saved game list, maybe I should keep that too. There we go. Leave, yes. Office. There we go, that's how I like my office. Nice and tidy, like I wanted it to be. Yes. Start assignment, solo, the autosave, start work. Alright. That's still there, very good. Activate, paperwork, this is all fine. Barney. Samer. I have to fill in these all again, don't I? Okay, this guy is filled in. Tobias is as well. Yes, perfect. Herbert. Perfect. John Ming. Perfect. So I need to fill in these two again. This was the most gruesome one, right? Yes. Definitely the most gruesome death in the entire facility. Exclamation mark, because that's what you want after a sentence like that. Incinerated. Not obscene. Moderate. in at least a dozen pieces. Exclamation mark. And he was dismembered. Except. And then this guy was. What happened to him again? A smiley face would do the trick. Halved. In half, like most of the people here. Moderate. Incinerated. I'm sorry. Accept. Escape. Escape. Save the game as this one. No confirmation. Alright. Activate. Paperwork. Clock off. Oh, Craigasm. There. Employee of the month after gazing at the hideous mess before you. Blah blah blah. Cool. And now I need to empty my crate again. I left this here. The notes, I left those here. The egg. The physics are wonky on these notes. Do you have any notes here? Not one to my yard, da da da. Yeah, I've seen this note. What's this? Blind man discovers blackness. A blind worker discovered dark scorch marks on the walls of a station last week. How exactly he discovered them, no one knows. However, he spends 2 hours trying to convince someone to follow him and take a look themselves. Ultimately, there was in fact nothing there, but scorch marks were found on the other side of the facility. Management is currently seeking those responsible and expects to have the culprits within a week. More notes? Here's a note. Is this the one about, yeah, the mayor? Seen that one? Dear asshole colleague, next time you take a promotion from me, I'm gonna shove you in the incinerator thing. The station is full of dangerous shit. Nobody's gonna ask a question when another worker dies horribly. And believe me, I know all the horrible places. When I'm through with you, I'm gonna enjoy mopping up your sick ass body. One pissed colleague. Gee, man. Their employee. That's the note I read. Oh, let's look at this now. 109%. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Death report accuracy 70%. Well, that's better than the 0. 64%. Yeah, definitely better than 0. Moderate, fish expertly, guns, mutations. See, this is much better. Look around for dirt and clean it. Oh, I didn't fill in these. Okay, well, whatever. I'm sorry. Cool. There we go. A note. A new study says that 82% of station trash is harmful to workers. I've seen this. No more notes. Cool. Yes, and now I am ready to leave. Let's look at the map time. 2:23:08, 109%. Average length. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Back, exit. Yes, that was fun. I got a lot of chat messages while I was filling out the stuff, but it's fine. Yeah, that was fun. I'll definitely do that again, but not today. I'll be back maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. I'll have to see. Thank you for watching and have a good one. Bye bye.